Okay, so I heard this story a while ago, and it was these two Buddhists, monks or something. They were not allowed to touch women. They were walking and they were traveling on their feet, and they come across this woman who needs help crossing a river. So one of them picks her up, carries her across the river. The other monk follows. They let her go or just let her be on her way. And then after helping her, and then they continue walking. And 5 or 10 minutes later, or an hour later, one of the monks says to the other monk who carried the woman, "Something's weighing on me, man. I've been thinking about it. We're not allowed to touch women, and you broke that. You carried her across the river." And that monk looks at him and he said, "I carried her for a minute across the river and let her go. You've been carrying her on your mind for the last hour." And that's how I feel a lot of times about, I got a comment on one of my videos that said something about I have the confidence to approach anybody. I just don't want to, because I can't remember verbatim what he said, but it was this attitude that a lot of young men seem to have where, oh, the other person doesn't reciprocate. They're not going to approach women because that woman is not going to reciprocate. And I think they feel like they have something to lose by approaching. They have this attitude I'm not even going to approach if she's not even going to reciprocate. She doesn't deserve me to approach her. She doesn't get to have the last laugh. She doesn't get to reject me. I'm not nervous about it. I just don't want to give her the satisfaction or whatever. I think that's the kind of attitude. And they don't think that women are reciprocating enough. I want to talk about my kind of journey with approaching women in college, because I did that a lot in order to build confidence and overcome social anxiety. There were a lot of times that I just, where I just approached somebody and they would barely look at me and just keep walking. And I never cared, because it was the action of doing it that I was instilling in my mind, that it was okay to talk to people and nothing, I'm not going to get hurt doing it. I was basically overcoming that fear in my mind. And I was approaching in a pretty nice place. It was a college campus, Division I college. So, go to a nice place. But I just thought about that, because I think that's the attitude now, where that guy who commented, who's they just don't reciprocate, he probably thinks about that a lot. He probably sits there watching red pill content online all day, thinking about that, rather than just maybe he approaches a girl and it takes 5 seconds and she doesn't want to talk to him, and then he just walks away and then he forgets about it, and it's it never happened. And that's kind of the mindset that I got, where if you've ever read the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, it's this book about caring about the right thing. That's how you stop caring about what people think, or rejection, or other people having more power, because you were the one approaching them and whatever. You just care about the right thing, so you start caring about your life, and then any approaches that you make, it's whatever. It's not even a big deal. So I just want to share that. Let me know in the comments if there's something I'm missing with that mindset. But that's the mindset I had, that I think a lot of young people are missing today, because maybe it's not the nervousness. Maybe a lot of people can power through and just go approach now, but it's they don't want to, because of some sort of ego, where they think they're losing something because the other person doesn't reciprocate. And then girls feel entitled because now you're approaching, and it's why would I keep approaching them? I want to completely ignore them. I don't want to give them any attention. Whereas from my perspective, I don't have to give them entitlement. If I walk up and then I find out they're not a cool person, then I walk away. And I'm well, it was nice to meet you. And always be kind, always be polite, and always be a gentleman. But if I walk away, it's you're always in control of your actions. So you can go approach somebody. You can stand your ground. You can walk away anytime that you want.